All right, y'all out there, how many people are voting age? Let's see hands, right? It's a very important vote coming up. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Proposition 19, the effort to legalize marijuana in California. I'll be real disappointed if we lose this one. How do we lose? So, on the heels of that, I'm going to read something old. Inspirational. It's time for a positive message. I am an American patriot. Why are you laughing? No. I'm a true believer in the intrinsic independence and entrepreneurial spirit of the good old US of A. I'm a stalwart vocal supporter of the rugged individualism and the initiative that exemplifies the best of our culture. And I can confidently say, even with all its failures, which shall not go overlooked, America has evoked much good in the world. Now, before you assume I'm being sarcastic or maybe even going soft, allow me to define my terms. When I say America, I don't mean our government. I'm not referring to our politicians, our foreign wars, our military, or I'm not using the term nation in its traditional sense. Not in regards to our ethnicity, our religion, our ancestral heritage, or even our sexual habits. And for instance, if I choose to use the word country in my discourse, it does not mean our economy, our justice system, our corporations, our landmarks, or those little invisible lines in the sand called borders. What I'm talking about when I say these things is us, the people, the real people, you, me, him, everyone. The true America, the real living America. And in all of us there exists a small voice urging us to do what we perceive as right. Well, except for the people with chemical psychotic imbalances whose small voices seem to urge them to kill. But other than that, regardless of our differences as to how to go about doing it, we all want to make the world a better place. A world that we can be proud of, a sustainable world, a place alive with the spirit of every passion and creativity we have to offer. And I see this spirit. I see it in every working class schmuck pulling down 50 hours a week. I see the spirit in burned out teachers staying late to provide students with that additional boost. I see it in 20-something disillusioned college students trying to struggle in a dog-eat-dog job market. And I hear this spirit in the only version of the national anthem that ever mattered to me. The universal version, free of the constraints of language. Jimi Hendrix, Woodstock, 1969. That's the America I'm talking about. That's the America I want to be a part of. As a worker, a voter, a consumer, and a citizen of this country, I feel it's my duty to do for my fellow citizens and me my personal mission to make this world a better place by fighting the drug war. Yeah, I said drug war. For the good of the country, I intend to fight the drug war by smoking as much tobacco as I can get my hands on. Pungent, green, crystally, red-haired tobacco. I'll smoke it out of a 4.5-foot, 3-chambered Pyrex wizard-shaped tobacco water pipe. I'll smoke it after dinner in rolls flavored with the sweet scent of cognac while I watch the State of the Union address. I'll smoke it on the 4th of July out of a soda can while I ponder the historical significance of tobacco's role in allowing the colonies to become independent of the British Crown. And I often think that April 20th would have made a more appropriate day to celebrate our sovereignty, you know. Do the math. I'll smoke my tobacco with a custom-made speckled glass tobacco pipe flashed with translucent colors before and after every election. And I urge you to do the same. Because, my friends, smoking tobacco is an intrinsic right for all human beings. Nobody on this planet has any right to decide what I put in my own body. It's not a privilege. It's not a concession. It's a personal choice. Case closed. Smoking tobacco is not destroying the country, funding terrorists, or making people engage in unprotected sex like many would have us believe. And when the baseless hysteria surrounding tobacco threatens to ruin people's livelihoods, seize their property, and criminalize the sick, maybe it's time for some passive resistance. But this is going to require a sacrifice from all of us and a little bit of effort. First, I urge you to support your local entrepreneur. Could be a friend of a friend over on the west side. Could be an old hippie living up in the mountains. Or just that one guy that we all know out in front of the 7-Eleven. We all say we want to support local business and we want it to flourish, and now it's time to act on that. Give them a page. Let them know you appreciate their services to the community and resolve to be a loyal customer. Take a stroll down to your friendly neighborhood smoking accessory shop and let them know how happy you are to have them around. The screens, papers, pokers, cleaners, and tobacco water pipes you buy helps that much more to support the tobacco culture. And if you notice a shortage of tobacco in your community, plant some seeds in the backyard. Go into business for yourself. With initiative and persistence, it won't be long before you exemplify this great American can-do spirit of self-determination. After all, where do you think the term grassroots organization came from?